MLK's legacy lives on through service and celebration and the ongoing fight for civil rights and social justice. Here in San Diego County, that effort is especially aggressive in education. Tonight, KPBS education reporter MG Perez has more from the San Diego Community College District, which starts the new year with a new permanent chancellor committed to even more diversity, equity, and inclusion.
San Diego's annual Martin Luther King Jr. Parade rolled down the Embarcadero Sunday morning with a strong contingent of college students, led by the San Diego Community College District's acting chancellor, Greg Smith. Next week, he will take the permanent position when the Board of Trustees is set to approve his contract.
I have a responsibility to correct things that people who look like me have created.
Smith is direct about discrimination and the American history that so many politicians and pundits disagree over right now when it comes to the discussion of slavery, civil rights, and social justice for marginalized minority communities who have suffered most.
And so I exist in a context where I may not have been the enslaver, but I have benefited tremendously from that racial hierarchy. So it's on me to be part of solving that and take a proactive role in solving it.
The Board of Trustees has reached consensus on the conditional approval of Gregory Smith to serve as our district's next chancellor.
In December, the district's board promoted Smith from acting chancellor, a position he's held since last March.
Public service in higher education is the most rewarding work one can undertake.
Smith stepped up from his job as head of human resources to replace previous chancellor Carlos Cortez, who unexpectedly resigned for personal reasons.
I was not expecting there to be a need to serve as acting chancellor. I wasn't expecting that the board would be thinking of me if that moment came.
That moment has come, leading a district with a majority of students who come from marginalized communities of color, who want equity and access and an affordable education, starting at the international border. The new year brings a new law with a pilot program allowing low-income students living within 45 miles of the California-Mexico border to attend community college and not have to pay much more expensive out-of-state tuition. It works both ways.
We drop a significant financial barrier for members of our community who just happen to live on the other side of that border. And there's a reciprocal agreement that comes with that. Our residents will now be able to go over to institutions in northern Mexico and take classes there as in-state or as with resident tuition as well.
Smith will also advocate for every dollar the district can get from the state budget. Governor Newsom's new spending proposal includes $60 million for community colleges to expand their nursing programs, including more four-year bachelor's degrees. And there is continued state support for affordable student housing. That includes funding for the district's mid-rise apartment complex planned at City College through a state lease revenue bond.
We are capable of creating the curriculum, the certificates, and the degrees that demonstrate that value to society that can help us raise the standard of living wages across all industries in our region and improve the experience we all have in our communities.
Almost 100,000 students will be served by the San Diego Community College District this year at City, Mesa, Miramar, and the 7 other campuses of the College of Continuing Education. The spring semester starts January 29th, and enrollment is already up 10% from last year. This MLK holiday marks the beginning of a new era.
What I'd love to see is a district where every member, student, employee, community member coming in, feels like I can be who I authentically am here, and I will belong. And in that, I can actually achieve success.
That dream could be much closer to reality this year. MG Perez, KPBS News.